Hello everyone. In a short video, I'm going to show you how to create a Microsoft Power Apps with help of flow and cognitive services to get a picture of the receipt or any text and then convert it to the actually text. So convert an image, the content, the text in the image to the text that able to save it in any other application, your Excel, SQL Server, or the other. So in the first video, I'm going to show you the Power App one, how to create the Power App. I get help from other videos, other people that actually share their experience with Power App that I reference at the end of the video. Okay, be with me. Okay, so as I discussed, I'm going to show you the process of creating a Microsoft app using Power App to take a photo from the invoice as you see here, and then going to use the Microsoft Flow and also cognitive services, the service optical character recognition or OCR, that's actually going to convert the image to text and then show the result back into the Power App and Power BI. I'm going to show you this process, but however you're able to send the result to other resources rather than Power BI. So it can be other resources, but for this video I'm going to show that one. So I'm going through the first step. First step is to create an app that's able to take a picture from your receipt. To do that, I need to go to my Power App website. So you need to log in. There is a free sign up there that you can go there and use that one. However, I have the one from Radacat. So I'm going to create a empty map. To do that, you see that we can create a from the phone view or tablet view. I'm going to use the phone view, and I said make it as an app. It's going to navigate to the blank page. That is the area that I'm designing my app with a mobile style. So as you come, so it's going to open that one. So yep, it's going to load. So as you see, there's actually this is the environment that we have to create our app. Just an overview that what we have here, we have some controls at the top. So file, home, insert, so it's actually help you to put the objects that we want, view in the different variables, media, and also action. So for example, one of them is connecting to the Microsoft Flow. And also we able to create different pages here. So to pages here, we call it a screen. So you're able also to create a new screen here and navigate between the screens, and also create different objects in each screen. So to start, I'm going to put a very simple object in my layout. So as you see that the layout is so similar to the phone view. So I'm going to the icon. So you see that on the top of the page icon, I'm looking for a shape named rectangle. Going to put a rectangle shape over there. It's there. So here I'm going to write some information on that because I want to put a nice header for that. So this is a label. I'm clicking on the label and I want to change the label. So here, this is my label that I have. As you see, it's right text. I want to change the text content. As you see here in the left side, there is a control named text, and it gets the value text in a red color in front of the formula. So here is actually the place that you access to different attribute of the object that you have. So the object that I have here is a label. It's a text with a value of text. I'm going to change it to the image processing. I want to go to the home, make it bold, and also make it center, and also change the color to white. Okay, however, I'm also not happy with the rectangle. I want to change the color of rectangle to red. The thing is that is actually I can do it is easily by changing the color. So if I'm click on the rectangle, you will see that it has the specification of fill that I can change it, but I want to follow the same color code in during the designing my application. To do that, I'm going to define a new page that in that page, I specify the different color that I want to use. So for example, for your company, maybe you want to follow a specific color code that you can have. So I'm going to the blank here, creating the blank screen, change it to the color code page. And then I'm going to define a couple of color code here. So first I'm going to insert a label. So that's a label. That's I'm going to define it as a red color. And if I click on that, so I'm going to change the color specification of that to red. So I'm going to find the color properties. Instead of this one that is white, I'm going to use a function name color value, and I'm said I want to be red. So this is red, and also I'm change the label to red color. Now I want to create another one, so I'm going to copy and paste the label there. This time I'm going to change it to the black color. So I'm changing it to the black color. Again here I need to change it to black color, and again I need to go to the color properties here. So at the top color, and instead of the red I'm changing it as a black. It's become black. So I have some different color code. I'm able to back here, click on the object that I have, not the text, but the object, and I'm going to set, I want to change it to the red color. So as you see here, now I'm able to see the red color here, exactly the same one as here. So I'm choose the red color here, and then dot color. So I want to change the color so it's become red. So this is a process that we can do here. It's very easy. So this is just some visualization. I just want to show you the specification of Power Up and see that how it works. Now for taking a photo, I need a camera. So I'm going to the media, and the second option is camera. I put a camera here. As you see that it shows me the items that I have in my camera. I can pull it off, so you see that is actually the camera there. So for camera also we have some specification. One of the specification that make it a bit faster is stream rate. I'm going to put it to 100. So I need a beside camera, I need a button to actually to click and take a photo. So I'm click on button here and the bottom object here. So bottom object is actually has a value Unselect that is going to capture the image from here. But before that, I'm going to change the style. So I'm going to change the text first of all, or fill. First fill, I want to make it as a red color. So set red color dot color, the first option. So it's become red. And the other one is actually is the text of that. So I'm going to choose the text. I want to change the text from button to take photo. So I'm going to change that one. Take a photo. Or take photo. Sorry about the bad grammar. So now I want that if someone click on that, is going to take a photo from here. So the object that I have is camera 1. I'm click on the bottom and I'm going to choose a attribute here, name on select. So I'm going to the O section, on select. I'm going to choose the function name update context. So this function is going to get the define a variable name taken photo, and I'm going to put the camera1 dot stream. Okay, so in this example, we are saying that when we click on that, it's going to actually to update to put the camera detail. Okay, so here, so that's a one formula that we have say. I always recommend that during the process, just going and save that you have. So save the app. I'm going to save the app on the cloud, put it a name, and said that I put it the image analysis. I already have image processing, so I change it to image analysis, and it save it. Because sometimes you may lose, it's going to save your change every 15 minutes. I think so, I'm not sure about that. But so that to make sure that you have everything is better to save. It asks you to share this app because it's not finished. We prefer to back to the design. Okay, so here, so when put a picture is actually going to store in a variable taken photo. However, there is a possibility that you want to see that what image you already get. So for that, we need to put an image object to store the photo that has been taken. So I click on the image here and I put it here. Just make it a bit arranged there. Make some space. Okay, so I want that this variable gets the image is there. So you see that it has a variable image. I want to say that this image should be the variable that I'm defined in the take photo object. So you remember I define a variable taken photo, so I want to allocate it to this one. Okay, so you can run it. You see that at the top of the page we have a preview the app that you can click on that and see the result. So now I run the app, and as you see that I can see now I'm going to change a photo a bit. Going to put some, for example, this one, take a photo. So it's take a time, and you see that the image. So this is working, which is really good. And I'm going again to save it to make sure that I don't lose it. Now I'm going to actually, it happened that sometimes you want to kind of use different camera. So you just don't want one camera, you want to have different camera. So if I click on the camera here, if I go to the camera object, you see that there is a value for that is 0. So this is camera 0. You can change that 0 to, for example, 1 to see the difference. So this is my another camera. I can change it to 2. That is shows me the other camera. That is my in front camera. So I'm going to actually back it to 0 for now. I'm going to put a control here that I'm able to kind of control it. So I'm going to find a control here that is has the shape of the control, yeah, camera here, and I'm going to actually change it. So I'm going to kind of change the color for that one. I want to be, this one is black, so I'm going to say that the color, not the field, the color I want to be black color. That's one that I'm already defined in the palette here, and dot color. So it's become that one. So this one is actually, this is a really nice idea from one of the experts in Power App that he recommended that one. Actually, I followed this part of the app from his tutorial, which was really great, that he recommend to actually put a code here to switch between camera. So to do that, I'm going to click on that, going to the Unselect. So that means that whenever you click on that, we are going to write a if-then statement or a switch statement to do that. So I just make it a bit bigger, just for now. Click on that, make a bit bigger here. So I'm going to write switch. I'm defining a variable named cam, that is stand for camera. And then I'm going to say that if cam is equal to 0, I want to update the context that cam, I should put the accolade there, still kind of not that much expert on that. So I want to cam get the value of 1. Otherwise, if it's, for example, 1, oh, sorry, this control enter works here. So I'm going to set, if the value of the camera is 1, I want to update context again to cam 2. And finally, if the camera is number 2, as you see, that was my rear camera, I want to use the update context cam number 3. And that is all, and I close the last one and it should work. So that's a kind of the switch case, like a if-then analysis. I've defined a variable cam, and I said that if cam is equal to 0, change it when someone click on the icon, going to the showing the another camera and the rest. However, I'm also should connect this one to the here. So I need to go here instead of 0. It says that I want to connect it to the cam. So I'm going to kind of start it and see that how it works. So I'm going to click on that. It takes a bit time to change. Okay, sometimes it doesn't recognize that one. Even I put the camera one equal to cam, is not able to recognize. So we need to go and put a refresh column, a refresh icon there. So I'm going to put another button here to refresh that one. Again, I'm going to change it, the color, to the black one instead of the blue. So black color dot color, and I'm going to set that this one, when someone click on that on the Unselect object, I want to actually update context of the cam, it's a capital, to camera number 0. So that's a 1. So now we are going to run it to see that how it works. So click on the run. So if it's not sure, just click on that, and then you're able to switch between different cameras. Take a bit time to change, and as you see that now we have. So I'm going to camera number 0, camera number 1, and camera number 2. I think I made a mistake on the here. So here, as you see, I said that there is no camera number 3. I want to switch camera number 0 actually, not 1, because I want to be a cycle. So I'm going to here again. I'm reset it. When I reset, it's going to show camera number 0, camera number 1, camera number 2, and camera number 0. So this is a kind of the process, and you see that the variable works very fine there. So let me do that. So that's a really interesting process, and you see the picture over there. So this is my power In the next video, I'm going to show you how to pass this image to the Microsoft Flow. So, but before that, I prefer to create a button here, and I put it here. I call the text as the text analytics, PQRST, yeah, that's a text variable. Instead of button, I want to set text or image OCR or whatever you prefer. I think so OCR is a better name, OCR. And I'm going to change the fill properties. I'm going to change the fill properties to a red color dot color. Okay, so now is actually I'm create one. I need to set it up, but for now I first need to create a kind of follow. So I'm going to actually use the Microsoft follow here, but before that I need to provide a follow over there. So in next video I will show you how you connect to this one. But before that, let me show the video that I'm actually get that part from learn how to do that. As you see that there is a video by Xuan Yang that actually he shows how to use Power App to load the data to SharePoint. So I'm using actually the same process that Cognises. The process I always recommend to kind of save your app, because most of the time it's going to be refreshed and there is a chance that you may lose that one. So I'm going to save it. Now I'm going to, in the next video I will show you how you go to the Microsoft Flow and kind of connect your OCR with that one, and then how to show in Power BI and the rest. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy it. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to connect your app with Flow for calling the cognitive services that we have in Microsoft Flow. Thank you.